Alright, so I put these on. Just gonna tighten them down. Pretty simple and basic, just tighten them down. Not too much because you don't want to strip or pass and stuff. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you don't have a automatic transmission, you could just plug these up, go to the store and just find the same amount, the same thread and plugs, plug them up, because I don't think they sell a manual transmission one, or maybe they do, but I think it's just universal. I think, don't take my word on it, but I think it's universal. So you might have to plug these up if you have a manual transmission. But if you have automatic, obviously you need a cooler, or you could always just get an external cooler if you don't want to use these, I guess, and run your own little cooler to a different spot or something else like that. But what I'm doing, I'm just using the stock form and using these as the cooler. Alright, so I have the radiator finally in. Tell you guys a little bit of the struggles or things that went well or things that went bad with this radiator. So it is a 3-row radiator from Champion, and it says it fits perfectly, it's straight on, bolt on, but there is some things you gotta look out for, such as this drain plug right here. You cannot unscrew it now because it's kind of stuck there. There's no way for you to unscrew it because it's basically hitting this frame right here, which I don't know why or how, but I have all the bolts lined up where they used to be for the old one. It was the number 2, and if I try lower it down, I can't lower it down anymore. If I raise it up, it'll hit the hood and it won't be level with this, which it's supposed to be. So as you can see, it's level right now, but if I raise it up 1, it's gonna be too much, and if I raise it down 1, I can't right now because it's already hitting this. And you kind of, well, at least for the 71 Maverick / Comet, which I'm pretty sure the same thing, this radiator actually has to go more down, just because these automatic lines, the transmission lines, they're actually normally up to here, I think. So they tend to bend up here, and you have to like force them down here. And same thing with that one over there. You have to force them down for them to hook up. Because if you just leave them unconnected, they tend to go up where the old one used to be. So I'm not sure if this is longer or anything, but it looks the same. Or something like that. But I had to really force these, really bend them up a little bit. And especially this one over here. This one over here is almost touching this pulley or harmonic balancer. There's like ½ an inch of clearance. I think that's because I bent it so much. So the transmission lines are a problem, and the inlet hose, it's literally like touching the frame right now. It's like the hose, the frame, and then the hose are like right next to each other, touching. But it does slip on and slip off pretty easy, so there must be some space. But the only thing is, like I said, the bottom part is kind of not too good, just because this drain plug, and with this is from the old radiator, and the new one it comes with a huge flare right here. It came with this one, and as you can see, this one's way more wider, so I thought switching it out, but still it wouldn't turn. So even if you leave that one on or put another one on, it still won't turn. So what I was thinking about was maybe putting a nut right here, but then I was thinking you might have to unscrew the nut quite a bit for it to start draining the stuff either way, so I just left that as is. And if anything, if I want to drain it, I guess I'll just have to unplug the hose. And for the radiator install, other than that, it went pretty smooth, other than with these lines. Basically all the bottom stuff is the problem. I'm not sure if it's because it's a Maverick or anything, but that's what I had. All this stuff is pretty high quality, TIG welds and everything. I did mess up some of the fins, as you can see right here, and a few right here. And oh, and the fan will not fit here. The stock fan will not fit here. So I had to put these bolts right here. I'll show you which ones they are. They fit just right. They're right here. Just go to your local Pep Boys AutoZone and get these right here. Shoot, let me focus it. Focus. Just get these right here. 5/16/24 times 3 1/4. They're just the right size. They're not too short, not too long. They're just the right size. In my opinion, they grabbed on really good. Plenty of thread got on, and yeah, those are the ones you're gonna need. And like I said, the stock fan is not gonna fit. The mechanical fan, I mean. And if you order this with Champion, alright, so this is the fan they came with. It's a 16-inch fan. It's just the basic one that Champion offers. But as you can see, there's no way this thing is gonna fit in here. Well, let me get a better angle, I guess. So there's no way this thing is gonna fit in here. As you can see, if you do want it to fit, well, I mean, you can't really fit it because it's gonna hit that belt. If you offset it all over here, you're basically not covering anything. Half the fan is probably out. Yeah, well, not that half, but yeah, a good amount of the fan is out. So the fan that the stock option comes with is this fan. It's really not gonna fit unless you have a V8, which this is an inline 6, which they are a lot longer. But if you have a V8, you should be good, I think. I'm not too sure, but this is a 3-row. I think if I would have had a 2-row, maybe that one would have fit. But since it is a 3-row, which is kind of overkill for this little engine, but she was gonna say, oh, I did order a slimmer one. I did some research, and you shouldn't go more than a 2.05 width fan, something like that. I'll put a link down below in the description of the actual size you should be safe with. But I ordered a new fan, so I'm gonna hook that up and probably save that one for a different project or try to sell it or something. But yeah, so yeah, if you have an inline 6 with a 3-row, for sure that fan will not fit. If you have a 2-row, it might fit, not too sure. And yeah, the mechanical fan won't fit either way also. So converting it to aluminum radiator and electric fan is quite a bit of modding and modifications. And I'm also gonna install this. There's gonna be a video up of me installing this overflow that you can order with your Champion. But I got this one off eBay for a lot cheaper. I think it's the same one. It looks the same dimensions and everything, but it was like at least $20 cheaper. And it's also high quality, and it matches with the thing. So you can see overflow. And I think that might be just about it. So the fan, like I said, doesn't fit. 16-inch fan, the regular stock one that is with the option, will not fit just because it's too big. And if you are gonna get one for inline 6, it has to be 2.05 inches in width or less in order for it to fit. And yeah, so that's the install of the 3-row Champion aluminum radiator into the Ford inline 6. And yeah.